Hello, welcome to astronomy. My name is Mr. Cochran, and I will be your instructor for this course. I wanted to take a moment to encourage you and thank you for taking this class. As you see, over the last 10 years, I have worked as a professional astronomer as well as a teacher introducing astronomy to thousands of young people and community members across the four-state area. What we're going to be starting on is what I think is one of the most exciting topics to study in the natural world. Astronomy offers us a way to understand everything that is beyond the realm of the Earth. Now, that by its very definition is a very lofty goal to try to explain in just one semester. There's a lot out there to try to study. So, what that means, by its very definition, this course is going to move and progress very quickly. Because of that, we will be using a hybrid nature to teach this class. Now, what it means to be taking a hybrid class is that a large majority of the content for this class will be done through the online system that you are using right now. Weekly homework assignments, videos that explain core contents of each chapter, and the like will be done through this online system. However, in order to make this class work even better, in order to enhance the content and to ensure the success of our students, we will also be offering a face-to-face meeting several times throughout the semester. A traditional fall and spring semester class should be meeting about 9 times throughout each semester. Those meetings will focus on working on the lab content as well as taking exams and generally getting everyone caught up to make sure that they are staying on pace with the material that is in this course. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit before we get going too far about the materials you will need to have for this class. If you haven't already done so, you will certainly need to very quickly obtain some books for this class. The books in this class will very much be critical because the homework will come directly from the text, as well as the reading you will need to be doing will come from the text, and there will be lots of supplemental materials that will come from the text as well. Let's take a look at that book. The first book that we're going to be looking at is called Discovering the Universe by Cummins. We will be operating in this class under the impression that you have the 9th edition of this book, which is the most recent version we are able to get our hands on. Astronomy is an exciting world where things are literally changing as we speak. Our understanding of the universe continues to grow and expand, and so a newest edition of the book is very critical for this class. If you have an older edition, it's possible you can make it work, but some of the problems may not match, and you may run into some significant confusion. I really recommend you get the newest edition of the book. So, we will definitely be operating under the impression that you have this Discovering the Universe text available to you. Now, this class is a 5-hour course, which means that there is not only a lecture component, which will be done almost exclusively through the online system, but there will also be a lab component for this class. And for the lab component to this class, we will be using this book called Observing Projects Using Starry Night College. If you do not know what Starry Night is, you will soon become very familiar with it. Starry Night is an industry leader in sky simulation software. It is an excellent program for helping us be able to study astronomy at any given day of the year, at any given weather conditions, and actually even simulate what it would be like to look at the sky from different locations all across the Earth and even out into the solar system. It's a wonderful program. And that program, that software, should come with this text if you purchase it new. If you're getting it used, you may have to make sure that you have this, but you need to make sure that it's Starry Night and it is the college edition. So that will be a required content for this class. So, make sure you have a copy of those texts ready to go, and we will be using those as we go throughout the semester. After you've obtained the text for this class, you'll be ready to get started with the material. Now, again, I want to impress upon you the importance of not letting yourself get behind in this class. It's very easy when you have an online class to be able to get behind and sort of put it off And as someone who has personally taken several online classes, I know the temptation of, well, I'll work on this tomorrow. Well, I'll work on this weekend. Don't put this material off. Set aside time to work on this class and don't let yourself get behind. This class will be broken apart into roughly 16 different week segments that you should be working on. It is very highly structured, and there is significant work to do on this each week. As a 5-hour class, you should be spending a considerable amount of time each week on this particular course. Now, as for your grade in this course, I wanted to talk briefly about how this will be calculated. This course will have a total of 700 points available. And using a standard 90, 80, 70, 60% scale, that means that each 70-point marker will give you a different letter grade in this course. So that is how your grade will be calculated. Now, something else that I wanted to mention about finishing up this course is towards the end, we will actually have an opportunity to do something that I think really sets this astronomy course apart from others. And that is we will be able to do some actual live observations using a research grade observatory available to us through the Pittsburgh State University and Greenbush Astrophysical Observatory. What that means is twice during the fall or spring semester, you will be asked to join me to go outside and do some actual observing using a large research grade telescope. This is a wonderful chance to be able to go outside and really get a look at what's going on out in the heavens. During these events, you will be asked to commute a short distance, feel free to bring along your family or friends to join us in these. They are certainly welcome to come along. These two labs, because they are considerably more involved in your time, will be worth twice as much as a standard lab. So, our entire lab component will consist of 12 different labs we will be doing. 10 of those will be done using our Starry Night program. 2 of those will be done using our observing opportunities. The other major portion of your grade will come from the weekly homework. There are 19 chapters in the Discovering the Universe book that we will be using, and we will touch on all 19 chapters. So, it will move very quickly, especially if we have 16 weeks, we have 19 chapters, it's pretty easy to figure out. We're going to be moving very quickly. Now, the homework assignments for some of these will be longer than others. Some of the chapters we will go into more in depth than others. But all of them will be worth 10 points each, and is meant to be something to help you pace along the way. The other final component that will make up your grade will, of course, be the exams we will take in this class. There will be 3 regular unit exams that will be done. These will be 50 multiple choice questions each, and then there will be 1 final comprehensive exam at the end of the term. That will be worth 75 points. This is how we come to the total of 700 points, with roughly 60% of your grade is going to come from lecture material, and roughly 40% of your grade is going to come from the lab material. Once that is compiled, and we will have a total point, and that is how you will get your grade. Now, the last thing I wanted to leave you with is a little bit about these videos. Each week, there will be a video available to you to help guide you through the basis of what's in the chapter. The video, however, is not meant to replace your own study of the text. You will still be expected to read the chapter that we are on. You'll be expected to look through the posted PowerPoint for that chapter. You'll be expected to do the homework. These videos will not do all of that for you. These videos are meant to supplement what we are doing and help increase making you successful. So, I hope that gives you an idea of the introduction about what we're going to be seeing in astronomy, and I really hope that it gets you a little bit excited about going out and really getting an understanding of how our universe works. It is a marvelous, wonderful universe we live in, and this class is going to seek to give you a little bit of insight about how all of that works. I hope you'll join me, and we'll continue on with this exciting adventure in astronomy.